Yeah.
Now, what about them Duke boys and that girl?
Bad news, bad news.
I know it.
Well, listen, boss, I went out there at the Duke farm, and they weren't there. In fact, they weren't anywhere I looked.
Well, have you tried any place you haven't looked?
No,
Well, why don't you try there?
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it.
Old Boss Hog and Roscoe get to looking. Why don't you grab your toolbox and we'll get to hunting that PCV valve this video is about. The combustion process in an engine can be kind of complex, but one of the things that are easy to understand is there's a lot of pressure, and some of that pressure goes right past those piston rings and builds up inside the crankcase. No big deal, that's why we have a PCV valve, and it keeps everything in check and no problem. But if it is somewhat clogged up, if there's a problem with it, a lot of bad things can happen that we don't want. Like, as you'll take a look at some of these pictures here, you're going to see a bad seals from the front to the back, the rear main seal. Look at the oil pan dripping. A lot of these things can happen from all the excessive pressure. That's why it's so important. And then also you can cause yourself to have oil sludge, failure of the engine prematurely. A lot of bad things can happen when this happens. But the good news is all we got to do is find this little guy that lives right at the top of your valve cover, as you see in this cutoff right here. And this little guy right here is just going to suck all that pressure out, and it's going to feed the excessive fumes back into the intake, and your car's going to become more fuel efficient. Your engine's going to be cleaner. You're going to not worry about sludge. It's all good. So you say, how hard is this? Well, that's why I prepared this video right here, so you would understand exactly what's involved, which is really much of nothing. I hope you enjoy it. Watch my finger. You see that hose right there? It's coming right on the top of the valve cover. It's just this easy, guys. It's like an apple a day. It's just too easy to do. That's why we don't do it. You just pull it out. Here's the new one. You can hear it. And here's the old one. I'm trying to do this with one hand. All right, I've switched it out. This one right here shakes a little, but it was definitely time. I don't even know if we can actually see what's going on inside of this thing. But you see all that carbon buildup, nastiness, that's just what happens over time. And remember, this is to suck the excessive fuel and moisture out of your engine. So this is a huge, big deal to take care of. But like I was saying, sometimes it's too simple. People don't understand it, and therefore it gets overlooked. However, this right here, little guy, costs $2.99 on this General Motors car, and well worth the money spent. Well worth the money spent. Good luck, guys. If you need any help, just let me know. Subscribe, and nothing but love from the car man, broadcasting from the RVA. See ya.